Hello everyone, this is Paul and I have a review for you. It's called The City Inside by Samit Basu. And this is an Indian author, and this book is like a neo-cyberpunk dystopia, and it is unlike anything I've ever read. This book has two main characters that we follow. The first one is Joey. She is like a manager for this big time flow star. In this world, there's a social media platform called The Flow. On The Flow, there are all these people that record almost every moment of their lives. Each person is kind of in their own segment of flow, and they decide what their market share is, like what they bring to the table. And Joey's star is Indy. And Indy used to be her boyfriend a long time ago in college. We realize that this world of the social media glamorous lives is in stark contrast to the rest of the world that is basically on fire. Like, there are genocides happening all over the world, sex trafficking, slavery, there are climate change issues, everything is horrible. And the masses of the world basically watch these flows and watch the social media as a way to completely ignore all the horrible things that are happening, all the governments that are taking over, all the fascism that's happening in the world. It's a very interesting book with Joey because we get this perspective of all these people that live this glamorous, high society life, and the things that are happening in their life, they make them seem like it's this huge ordeal. But when in comparison to what's going on in the world, it's so small. So she is trying to manage her star and to manage her team. She's just a fantastic character that I really love throughout the entire book. The other character is Rudra. Now, Rudra is kind of a little bit of a countercultural individual because he just wants to play video games and just chill. Whereas his dad is like this guy that owns all these illegal clinics all over the world that do these awful things to people. And he then gets sucked back in when his father dies and he has to go to the wake. Luckily for him, at the wake, Joey saves him and offers him a job at the Flow company to be a part of her team and to manage Indy. Then the book takes this drastic turn and it talks about what is happening in the underbelly of Delhi, what is happening really with the real people of India, who is fighting back, what are they fighting back against, and how can Zoe and Rudra really help them accomplish their goals. I thought this was a fascinating book because I've always been interested in how social media creates culture and creates personas. And in this book, it talks about often how there is just one culture, and that culture is being created by this social media company. Now, this book wasn't without flaw. There isn't a whole lot of story here. It is more about ideas, culture, and world building. It is more about what the near future might look like than character and plot. So if you're looking for a book that really delves into the mysteries of this world, this probably is for you. However, if you're looking for something that has really lovable characters or a plot that's really tense and interesting, it's not really that book. It's more about just diving in, learning about this world and how it compares to our world, and giving us a little bit of a warning of what could possibly happen in our culture and our world. I loved it. I think you should check it out if you're able to, especially since it's a great voice from an Indian writer in a world that not a lot of us Western people really know a whole lot about. And it uses the social media empires and the caste system of India to create an interesting picture of what the near future might look like. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, and I will see you all in my next video. Thanks.